Hi there, welcome to Turkish Lessons. My name is Yasin. Today you will see the part 2 of the first and then how we use this in Turkish. Now it really covers important details, and I would like to remind you first of all that what we did in the previous lesson with a few examples. Now if you remember, we said I will come, which means geleceğim. In the second example we said I will tell, which means söyleyeceğim. When we combine these two examples, we use one suffix to do this, but of course at the same time we use two separate examples at the same time. For example, geleceğim ve söyleyeceğim, you can use either this one, geleceğim ve söyleyeceğim, or you can say gelip söyleyeceğim, gelip söyleyeceğim. If you remember, the first a verb, if you use the first verb, you have to use the IP or the other suffixes, to combine two examples. This is important. Now, let's see here. The real examples, yes and no questions. Today's lesson, this is how it works. I will tell you now, yes and no. I don't know, this is the first example, bilmiyorum, which means bilmiyorum, bilmiyorum. And there's a question, is he coming? O geliyor mu? O geliyor mu? So there are two examples. Now let's see how it works. It will work differently. I would like to show you here. Now there are two examples, which means it's actually the same, but when we sound more naturally, the second example will function more properly. First example, let's see here. O geliyor mu? Bilmiyorum. This is also the example that we use on daily basis. O geliyor mu? Bilmiyorum. Also, we use this style. Onun gelip gelmeyeceğini bilmiyorum. I will make it slower. Onun gelip gelmeyeceğini bilmiyorum. Now, here, this is what it means. I will now say, I don't know if he is coming or not. This is what it means. All right, so this is how we combine two examples with question style. If you have a question in the example as well, so we combine like this. Be careful how we use this. Onun gelip gelmeyeceğini bilmiyorum. Now let's see more example with question words. Let's see one example. I have no idea. Fikrim yok. Fikrim yok. When is he coming? O ne zaman geliyor? O ne zaman geliyor? Now let's see first example. O ne zaman geliyor? Fikrim yok. You can use this interchangeably, which means you can use this example at the beginning of the sentence, and also you can use the second one at the end, which means fikrim yok. O ne zaman geliyor? Well, this is not so natural, when we speak Turkish. The better one is o ne zaman geliyor? Fikrim yok. This is the best you can say. At the same time, the thing what I'm trying to help you learn, this is the structure actually you need to focus on. Onun ne zaman gelip gelmeyeceği konusunda or hakkında fikrim yok. I know it sounded fast. Now I'll make it slower. Onun ne zaman gelip gelmeyeceği konusunda, or you can say hakkında. One of them is okay. You can use either of them. Hakkında fikrim yok. Or you can say, onun ne zaman geleceği konusunda fikrim yok. We can use either these two examples, this example and this example, which is okay. But remember how we use these examples. When you make these examples, don't forget to use this suffix as well, and also this negative word. Of course, at the end of this lesson, I will tell you the structure in the formula, how you should make these examples. Don't worry about this much. Now let's see here past tense examples. In the previous slide, you can remember that we used future form style of examples. Now this is past tense examples. Seni arayıp aramadığını bilmiyorum. Now let's make it slower. Seni arayıp aramadığını bilmiyorum. That means I don't know if he called you or not. So this is how we use this in Turkish. Another example, onun gidip gitmediğini bilmiyorum. Onun gidip gitmediğini bilmiyorum. That means I don't know if he left or not. Also, you can say I don't know if he went or not. But just focus on these examples, please. Git means which means go after we use this suffix. All right, or connecting word, whatever it is. İp, gidip. That means if he went, and after we use this example, or not. Gitmediğini. If he didn't go. This is what it means. If he didn't go. Okay. Gitmediğini bilmiyorum. I don't know. So here, these are the examples. Let's see check part. I will show you now a few more examples that how we use this in Turkish. Onun gidip gitmeyeceğini bilmiyorum, which is the future form. Onun gidip gitmeyeceğini bilmiyorum. That means I don't know if he's gone or not. Another example, past style, past form. Onun gidip gitmediğini bilmiyorum. Onun gidip gitmediğini bilmiyorum. That means I don't know if he went or not. As you see here, you see two different forms, which means future form and past tense form. Okay? All right, now let's see the structure, as I said, in the beginning of the lesson, that how we use future style. These are the, formula. If you follow these examples, this really makes your work quite easy. Now, let's see here. First sentence, if you make the first sentence, you should start like this. Use, first of all, verb after suffix, which means connecting word, one of them. And after, if you start with the second example, start with a verb, which means başla here. And after, use me or ma to make this example. All right, for future form in negative form. And after acak or ecek, which means a suffix of future tense. And after we use personal pronoun. All right, that's it. Now, this is the example. This is the second sentence, to connect the examples. And now here, the past tense, this is the same structure actually. You only use here suffix of past tense after ma and me here, as you see, and after the next sentence. I don't remember, that means hatırlamıyorum. And the second example, if I told or not. Söyleyip söylemediğimi means if I told or not, this is what it means here. And hatırlamıyorum means I don't remember. All right, now let's see one more example. At the same time, I will show you two more examples. Başlayıp başlamayacağımı bilmiyorum. And past tense, söyleyip söylemediğimi hatırlamıyorum. I want to point out two important things here which you should know. We use here ecek or acak, which is the suffix of future tense. And here we use suffix of past tense, dığı. That's the only nuance that you should, remember all the time when you make examples. I hope it's been a good lesson for you to learn and to practice this. And thank you for your time. Bye for now.